Welcome to Jarrod Kimber's Super Over. Let's have a look towards the next test, Bumble. Jadeja limping around, although he did bowl better towards the end.
Yeah.
Bumrah's done a lot of work so far. Do you think India are in a position where they might rest one of those guys?
Well, they've said all along that Bumrah would have a rest somewhere along the way. From what we hear, that the final test match might be more friendly to the seamers.
Yep.
So there's an opportunity that he might miss this next game and be fresh and ready for the 5th test match. Jadeja, I don't see a problem. I'm sure that he's got over his injury problems. And so it's whether Sarfraz stays in the side. He's made a really good start to international cricket. Is Rahul fit and coming back into the team? It's a good problem to have when you're the management and a captain, when you've got so many players demanding to be selected and you're 2-1 up in a 5-match series.
Well, I mean, the best thing to look at is Virat Kohli's not going to play at all.
Yeah.
And they're not in a situation where they probably are necessarily going to miss him all that much.
No, I think they must have a fabulous system of bringing players into Test match cricket, into the Test match arena. And you can't help but think that the IPL has helped. Jaiswal in particular opening the batting for Rajasthan Royals. And they were able to come into these teams and just express themselves. They look very talented. And what I mean by that, just technically, and in this particular game, I think that the young players have looked better technically than England batters. Now, that might be a drop-off in form. Somebody like Johnny Bairstow, shown us nothing. He's a far better player than that. He's got 10 Test match centuries. And so, you know, England, do they change the team? Have they got an opportunity? Yes, they have. They've got the batter, Dan Lawrence, who could come in. He's the reserve player.
For Bairstow, you're suggesting?
Well,
not suggesting. You're not dropping Bairstow, but you're saying they might.
I'm not dropping Bairstow. I'm more concerned with Root. That Root's finger injury seems to be a problem because when he's bowled 27 overs, and as a batter he's taking pills all the time and he's in some discomfort. The game starts on Friday. Not going to have a miraculous recovery, but Lawrence is there in the wings. And then you look at the 2 quick bowlers. I can't see Mark Wood playing 3 in a row, back-to-back Test matches.
He looks really tired.
He looks spent.
Stiff.
Yeah, he looks spent. And Jimmy Anderson has played 2. They can freshen it up. And I think they can freshen it up pretty well with Ollie Robinson and Gus Atkinson.
A lot of talk in this Test match about, you know, Joe Root's shots and, you know, all these sorts of things, and then, you know, going forward to the big heavy loss. We haven't. It's not like Bazball has suddenly stopped working. It's just that India played really good cricket and England were behind pretty much from the entire game. Yeah,
I would say England were behind after day 2. After day 2, they were sitting pretty. I thought they looked absolutely fine. And then it went spectacularly wrong. But in the aftermath, I'd take a deep breath. We've been thoroughly outplayed. They were better than us. We've not played particularly well. You can acknowledge all this. But you've got to get shut of it quickly. You can't dwell on that sort of thing. It's a 5-match series. You're 2-1 down. And your next port of call is, how can we win 2 matches to win the series? That's the only thing that you can look at now. I wouldn't look too much into this. You've been thoroughly outplayed.
You heard it here first. Bumble said drop all of them. We'll see you next time.